I expect a good match, Conch. Any predictions on your side for this?
Personally, I'm looking for a strong performance out of A-Flick on the flanks
30 seconds.
Durdle with his bolt for sure. I think obviously this is a map that plays into bolters. I think it'll be those two players that will come out with the best net scores come the half and the end of the game. When we take a look.
Yeah, I would tend to agree, given that AMOL will most likely not have a bolter.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Match start.
Yeah, not having a bolter really does make a difference on this base. Like, being able to sit unopposed on the roof is just giving yourself free reign, which is something I've had a couple of times when I played in this format. And it really does allow you just to go to town and not have to worry about the opposite team. Prevent their pushes, shut down their LA.
Yes, that is the case, but AMOL knows about that, and they are actually running a bolt action.
Alright, nice to see. Early flank there from one crowd, gets a pick. 2 for 2 so far.
Rise to the moment you can prevail.
A-Flick going for a flank there, gets 2 players. 8 for 8 overall. Point control going to the TR side here.
Yep. And A-Flick stays on the flank. AMOL knows about this. They don't know if he recruited, but they know he was there. Now he's pushing the first floor on his own.
Enemy infiltrator spotted.
Interesting positioning here from the NC bolter, sitting not on his roof but out on a rock to the north of the base.
A-Flick finally went down inside. He got 1 kill before, so probably either 2 or 3 kills swing for him.
3 kills not much. Team's shaping up for some point contention here. 1 NC heavy, 1 TR as the NC leaves here. A minute to go, a push is probably advised at this point in time.
Juanquao is flanking roof, plus the double flank from the east door from backs. Classic, we've seen it a few times already. 1-for-1 trade so far. Ownage managed to get 1 more peek on the windows.
Yeah, on point there. Laura gets 1 kill, Kirby gets 1. Ownage gets 2, but is avenged there by Kirby with Raukan taking down the bolter. Point control now gone over to the NC as they cap that. A-Flick downstairs here, I think, in the AMOL building, or attempting to push rather. Gets 1 pick, the open on Kirby.
Spotted an enemy heavy.
TR back on point as A-Flick is forced away from his flank. There's 1 kill separating them here, so point cap this early will be decisive in terms of gap between the sides.
Yep. But at the same time, would leave open a big time stent to recap. Oh, A-Flick goes down to Kirby.
Yeah, flank on point there. Flower Power and Laura getting kills apiece, neutralizing the point before it can be captured.
Yeah, well played by AMOL. Unicorn is also down on their building. And now pushing for the opposite building. Number 47.
Yeah, Durdle spots out that heavy though, gets 1 body shot at him around the corner, forcing him out on the balcony. 1 crowd does go down.
And once again, Joke preparing a flank. They catch an NC heavy in the middle, and now they're gonna push the issue on the ground floor. A-Flick trades with
nice
Kirby.
EMP there, in fact, forcing the trade from A-Flick. Underboss kill as well from Sarda, the bolter. Durdle claiming the point, however, with his infiltrator.
Ooh, almost takes
Laura will
down
be
the...
jumping down on him though, however. Watch out here.
He doesn't know he's there. That looks like AMOL comes failed right there because he didn't drop. was a free kill for him.
Or needs to get on point here quickly before he's dropped on by the light assault. Goes down there to Huan Kuo. 2 players on point now for the TR. A-Flick and Unicorn here pushing into the bottom of AMOL's building. 3 players in here would look like 4 players would look like the point. It's pretty secure for the TR guys. They lead by 4 points in kills also.
Yep, and looks like they will get the cap and the lock on the building at the same time, which may result on a big swing point-wise.
AMOL onto point here. 2 heavies pushing through the other team's building. Both
10
going
minutes
down low
remaining
to
in the
A-Flick.
match.
Dirtle with a double kill there as well, and the players as they flanked.
The Terran Republic.
I have to say though, it was definitely a good decision from AMOL. With so little time, they decided not to attempt to push in their building and fail, just go straight around through their opponents. Fortunately not working out due to the attentiveness of Dirtle.
Yeah, but the good thing about that is that it obliged JOXE to rotate, and so now AMOL could enter the building without too much of an issue.
Aggressiveness there from the bolter not working out. But a nice double kill for Lara. Oh no, second kill claimed by Raukan there.
Spotted an enemy heavy.
Quoted with a double kill, nice play from him.
In fact, it was not a double. Unicorn got the second there.
Oh, okay. Well, trades going back and forth.
Yeah. That one went 1 for Sauver, 1 for A-Flick, then 2 for each team before Kirby got 2 in response to Unicorn's 1. Overall there, 1 player extra, but I doubt it makes a difference for AMOL. Three Joke Backs players looking to push here into the bottom of the building. 1-for-1 trade between Onage and Kirby.
One quoted pushing the balcony of the AMOL building.
Flanking around the whole way, in fact, likely to drop in through the door.
He gets spotted and tagged, so he's very vulnerable right now.
Stay alert. Enemy heavy nearby.
But he's not spotted because the NC Heavy completely missed him, unfortunately.
I find your
A-Flick getting 1 pick in his doorway, with Unicorn looking to come through the point.
the Terran Republic.
Back and forth there, won by the NC, but gets picked off right away afterwards. Light assault. Huan Kuo gets 1 on point, leaving 1 NC player remaining inside his own building. Back's Joke players here just seemingly superior in their trading ability.
Yeah, quoted fell back to his building. It looks like Joke is regrouping. NC is in control of their building as far as I know. Yeah, they are. They click on the balcony. Oh, Huan Kuo doing the gargle above the east door. Goes up now on roof.
Not a bad
Goes
place
down.
not a bad place for him to be, given AMOL have been looking out for flanks from A-Flick.
Yeah, but this is like four men down for backs. AMOL has to push now.
Yeah, player looking to wall climb up here. Currently right below Dirtle, so if he gets up that staircase, move the roof control.
Looks like quoted is taken out.
Interestingly, I haven't seen any light assault on behalf of AMOL, so I wonder, does that leave things kind of open for Huan Kuo to apply a lot of pressure?
Yeah, it grants more freedom, definitely. But looks like their main LA player, who is Flower Power, doesn't feel comfortable playing on this map.
Nice dancing
Nice
on
dancing
Dirtle,
LA.
able to escape a heavy at point blank. AMOL back on the point now. Still enough time to capture if they manage to hold on.
Enemy infiltrator spotted.
This time the flank came through the AMOL's balcony instead of the east door. Quoted an A flick. Might get dropped though.
Stay alert. Enemy heavy
Laura
nearby.
looking for a pick on them. AMOL almost certainly aware of their
5
presence
minutes
here.
remaining.
Both go down. Kirby and Flower Power picking up one each. Or Unicorn avenges one of those.
Five minutes to go, so recap is possible for AMO. Let's see if they manage to pull it out. A recap would put them ahead again.
A recap
Oh,
would
yeah,
indeed
definitely.
would put them into the lead. They're only down by 10 points in kills. That would have them up by 24 then. All things else remained equal.
Yeah, flank coming once again, but looks like AMO knows they conked the door.
I believe that was a failed conk by A-Flick in fact.
But he manages to land it because the heavy walks into it.
Hawk pick there. Not worth any points, but in terms of pressure, definitely vital. One-way trade. Although point control has gone back to joke backs as they pushed through there. Clearing off the point as players were distracted. Dirtle getting 2 picks in fact in that push.
Quoted and Unicorn having a nice crossfire, but one goes around, takes Quoted down. They don't know about Unicorn though, almost takes down Kirby. But he gets support from who I think is own age from
Unicorn
their own
pushes
balcony.
in, kills one but then goes down.
Turtle pushes in, coming in hand, and takes down a heavy.
Should be a second heavy for him here. Trades
Indeed.
out.
Now AMO has to push the opposite building, they wipe them out. AMO wants to know the time on jail chat, so to know if they are able still to get a recap.
They are just in time, according to my screen, to get a recap here. They sit on the point.
3 minutes remaining in the match.
Yes, they are.
8 seconds to the good, in fact, here.
But they do not take control of joke building, which in my mind is a mistake.
A couple of joke players just jumping on the point at any stage would allow them to recoup that, prevent a recapture here. Game could definitely still go either way though, with only 8 points in kills and a 24-point base cap separating the sides. Team's definitely
Like
somewhat equally
A-Flick
matched.
is ready to make another push, backed up by Huanquao. Oh, A-Flick goes back. And AMO getting aggressive on the joke's balcony. Take down
Going
Huanquao.
down there. Dirtle has spotted this heavy and A-Flick attempts to push.
2 minutes remaining.
Commissioner there loses out to A-Flick as Dirtle gets a pick.
Stay alert. Enemy heavy.
Point cleared out, and that will likely be an unattainable recap. Yes, indeed it is. Point cap now
Quoted and
unattainable.
Unicorn pushing in, ground floor.
Quoted trade
Quoted
with
goes
it
down. Oh, okay, he trades, so I was downstairs. Couldn't see.
on Crow, pressuring the heavy upstairs.
Show them.
Flashes and attempts to push here. Is out there to Sadova. As A-Flick pushes up the alternating staircase. Close range,
Oh,
nice
A-Flick,
commissioner shot.
man.
That was ownage in
1
fact.
Oh,
minute
it was
remaining.
ownage, actually. Sorry, no, both cosmetics for both of them.
LBR4 and they're flanking to clean up. 22-point difference now, blowing it out by 12 there. The last moments of the match.
Quoted goes down in Chevron.
Attempted to get aggressive there, suppress the spawn room.
Yeah, AMOL has to be smart now. So the half is about to end. You are camped. Just sit passively.
30
but
seconds.
get one headshot with your bolt or something, and just don't give them more kills.
One Cry there with 2 picks. And then Flower Power and Sarva. What's the pronunciation there?
Sarva is so good.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End of match. Well, round rather.
Alright then. The second half comes to a close. Any thoughts on this one, Dwayner?
Yeah, I think it has been a very good first half, to be honest. We are about to get the scores from the ref on the screen, on the yell chat. And Bucks should be leading by that cap, 24. Then the differential in kills might be a bit bigger due to this last kills they got. Yeah, it's now around 30
Yeah.
or 28. And yeah, I think AMOL, their biggest mistake was to be too passive. So when they got a good amount of kills, they did not push the opposite building, which in my mind looks like a bit of like maybe too much respect for your opponent, or they are afraid of the American players. I don't know, but if you are trading positively, go there, kill the bolt, which is doing a lot of damage to you. I don't know what his net score is, but
Turtle has the highest net score, I believe, currently sitting on 18 points. 18-point
yes.
net score.
So if your bolter is having troubles against theirs and you are trading favorably, why not push the building? Force the bolter outside at least, so that he doesn't have that roof control anymore. So he can't spot. Maybe you can throw a second flank then with one of your respawning players, and then continue the lockdown on the opposite building for longer, getting more points and ticking the clock in your favor, right? So I think that was the biggest AMO mistake. Besides that, I think both teams playing really well. We saw a lot of trades, people pushing together, trading for each teammate. So yeah, great game.
Yeah. Very, very close frag-wise as well, up until that last 2 minutes where JOXE were able to put on approximately 20 points there. Almost unanswered. But apart from that, like the game, pressure-wise, yeah, JOXE dominated in terms of pressure. They rarely allowed AMOL on the point, and when they did, they always kicked them back off pretty much straight away afterwards. But frag-wise, it was fairly equal, you know. Pushing the AMOL building, not working out maybe most of the time. Getting 1 kill and trading, or possibly going and losing 2 players in return for 1 kill, allowed the teams to remain somewhat in touch despite Dirtle's bolting supremacy. Any ideas then for the second half, Winner, for these teams? What do you think should be changed in terms of strategy, or?
I don't know. Maybe. So if I'm backs joke, I think I want to play a bit for the cap, because getting the recap is always difficult, right? And you already locked 1 cap. So play for the second one, get those 24, and then you have 4 minutes on the clock to defend from the recap. And you are ahead in frags, so you can play a lot more passively. Just hold your building, not push theirs, you know, risking a wipe or an unfavorable trade. And yeah, simply making sure you make your cap advantage even bigger to 48 points, and then just playing for the win, not racing. And if I'm AMOL, I'm doing things fine, right? But I want to apply more pressure. I want to be more aggressive.
10,
Not run
9,
headlessly, right?
8,
Play together
7,
more aggressively.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round start.
Right then, underway here. I will taking a look at the NC team as they run in. All heavies, 6 heavies it appears, is their starting loadout or composition. TR
Standard for TR.
Yeah,
Same
the
thing.
same here. Same as they had previous half. 4 heavies, a bolter, and a light assault. Being somewhat cautious off the start, not wanting to push around the side.
They're going for it now. AMOL was waiting with one heavy, but
Rise
goes
the
down to
moment you can prevail.
A-Flick, the man himself.
Yeah, waiting in a bad position, really. Not somewhere where he had any possibility of escape. A-Flick is instantly in behind his opponents.
Oh, nice shot from Durgle, saves HQ.
3 kills off that initial push for A-Flick. Nice job there.
Starting both halves strong.
My script appears to be doubling the score, so obviously we'll be sticking with the admin script for the final score here.
Unicorn looks to be the passive player that stays always into joke building. I've rarely seen him push. He sometimes goes on the roof or the balcony, but that's pretty much all.
I'm just saying, Conch, you're still showing the half-time screen.
Apologies for that.
Okay.
Thanks for
Nice
letting me know,
match.
Blair.
So now, again, Bax is aggressive on the balcony. A-Flick takes down one.
Are you
Quoted
back
pushing as well
confident
with
in this
HQ.
round?
Takes down one heavy. And A-Flick took another one down by the looks of it. Yeah, Bax in complete control of the opponent's building. Now even Unicorn push it. So now they're locking down AMOL. Although, we have to say that AMOL is playing the south side, which allows for easier access onto your own building. Actually, they already have one heavy in the roof and one flanking balcony.
Alright then, capture for
The Terran
Bax-
Republic has taken the facility.
Back's joke team. Setting up a nasty crossfire inside the AMOL building. They've extended their lead to what appears to, with a doubled script, looks like 70 points, though I'm sure it is not quite that much. Somewhere around 50 points plus 2 base captures, so a 100-point lead total for them at this point.
Yeah, and AMOL now needs the recap. Absolute need of a recap for them in order to have a chance.
Entire AMOL
Probably-
team spotted jumping in here.
Yeah, probably a bad decision taking away the bolt, even though he's not doing great. Lose so much control. Quoted on the windows, waiting outside for a peek. Jumps in. Gets spotted though and shot in the back.
AMOL players continuing just to push in to their deaths in their own building. 2 for one crown, 1 for quoted.
Oh, but looks like NC finally takes control back of their own building.
Some time there for Dirtle to get a pick on one of them on the roof. Unopposed now, Dirtle has free reign almost.
Yeah, not what you want playing against Vax. Having one of their best players to completely know where your entire team is and simply spot for their heavies besides the shots.
10
to manage
minutes
to get.
remaining.
A-Flick gets 1. Trades out with Raukand. But Juan Kwame pulls that one back. The 1 for 1 upstairs. Unicorn and Laura, 1 each. Current scores then. Joke on 206 in kills plus 48 in base caps compared to AMOL on 142. So 100-point lead there for the American side.
Another trade inside, 1-for-1. And Affleck trades as well.
Yeah, with 9 minutes remaining, the American side here, the joke backs mix appear to be stretching things out in their favor.
HQ goes down on the ledge of the windows. And now AMOL finally touching the point.
Dirtle actually forced to redeploy for ammo, I believe. Saw him disappear and reappear at a sunder without seeing him go down.
Yep. Really unlucky and a bad decision at the same time from AMOL to play this map when you don't have your main bolter on. Unless you have a second player that can bolt comfortably. It's really difficult to play this without a bolter.
Dirtle has not died, in fact, so far this half. Affleck 2 sitting on a healthy net score himself. Bearing in mind the one on the stream has doubled for the second half, as I believe has the one on Fisu, but our referees one is still tracking correctly, and that will be the score used. Aggressive posturing on point right now for Dirtle. As AMOL look to push.
But at the same time, Bax is pushing them in the back. Two-for-one trade in favor of AMOL. Inside the building.
Well, now, after the TR team was somewhat depleted after that push. Dirtle, of course, still alive here.
Even causing havoc inside the NC building. Finally goes down, shot from Kirby through the window on the east.
See here looking to push Dirtle, but he's aware of their presence. Imagine we'll see Juan Quao, our heavy, dropping back. Kill this heavy on point. For a flank is this heavy though. We'll follow him as he pushes in.
The TR has locked down Amarish.
In the meantime, TR wins the game on Amrish.
Heavy does push to the roof, but goes down to Unicorn, who's waiting there.
Yeah, Unicorn clearly playing the anchor role for this team. A lot more passive than the rest of the heavies. Dartle extremely aggressive now on NC roof. Unicorn as well, pushing the ground floor of the opponents, taking down one heavy.
The Terran Republic has seized control of Amarish. Amarish has fallen.
One
into
heavy
the
goes
hands
down.
of the
AMOL
Terran
dying
Republic.
even outside the...
Amrish being capped there repeatedly. That fortunately doesn't give any points to the TR side here. Will not affect their final score. Although Affleck's triple kill and 2 there for Dirtle will certainly add to it.
5 minutes remaining.
Nice crossfire set up there as the NC look to push in. 3 for Unicorn, Juan Crown and Onage, with only Laura getting 1 for the VS. Or for the NC rather. Locked out of their own building here must be very frustrating. score.
Yeah, but the fact that I think AMO put themselves into that situation, right? After the solid first half they showed us, there's no reason for them to switch the lineup, renounce to the Volter, just lose any kind of control. They already are not playing a light shot, which takes away a lot of pressure from Dordle. But at least you have a bolt to contest, right? Even though your own bolt is gonna be under heavy pressure due to HQ. But then you take away your bolt, then you just give the man absolute, like, any possibilities. Like, he can do everything. The intel provided is just too much for you to breach into your own building at that point.
The NC players here pushing into their own building. One quill for Laura on the light assault. Forced instantly back out by two heavies who look to push.
Identified. Enemy heavy spotted.
Going wide here.
And
And
quoted on the max with the mutilators, I think. Takes one rocket to the
instantly
face.
and goes
He
down.
dies instantly.
Nice play there from Kirby and Sarva, I think, to get a double kill. Or to get the 12 points back, rather, off that kill.
Definitely a worthy max. Accomplished a lot for them.
3 minutes remaining.
Quoted then, blaming his max for being poverty. Obviously, that's not the reason. He's obviously just a bad player. Can't even play max properly.
He's honorable,
Honorable.
man. No, honorable.
Honorable player would be using a burster max. So I'm afraid he's not. Quoted actually on what appears to be a negative net score here. So that 12-point loss is somewhat interesting. After the match, we will show the final score as the referee has it. You guys to see. So we'll get an accurate final score representation. The score here is doubled. It has been for the entirety of the second half.
2 minutes remaining.
Yep, and afterwards, if I'm not mistaken, we have the final of the upper bracket being BHOT versus Hood.
Yeah, upper bracket. For the semi-final, as it is denoted in the challenge page. Hood got there in fact by beating AMOL, their previous match.
90 seconds.
Their opponents for that game will be BHOT, beat Hydra yesterday evening.
Amo making a push into Back's building now. Kinda late.
The TR has locked down Indar.
TR really hot today, locking in there as well.
Many continents going in their favor.
60 seconds.
I blame the population imbalance.
Bonage wary now of even pushing his own building. Recent aggression from the TR side. Does win the 1v1 though. Flower power going down. NC on point here, but it's just too late for it to really influence the game.
30 seconds.
I find your
There's a
efforts
short period of time left. It is quite clear that the victor of this match is going to be
10,
Baguettes.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
the Terran Republic
3,
has taken
2,
the facility.
1. End of match.
Right. So Joke Backs will then move on, and in their next game, they will be facing Griggs All Stars, a rematch of their earlier game in the tournament.
Final scores are AMOL 232, Joke 3 300. Hold on. 76. Yeah, 376. Don't judge me.